I want to keep going with this and I want to hear how things shifted, but can we double back for a second to when you put the rope away? Because I kind of want to dig into the mindset, and I know that it was it was kind of funny, but in that moment when I think that having your coworker tease you or laugh at you, that is, I think, for so many people legitimately a fear with jump rope, because jump rope is one of those activities that, like, if you don't immediately have the coordination for it, which most people do not, it makes you feel so weird about yourself. And then, like, to
Oh
be in front
yeah.
of other people too can be tough. So can we, like, as your coworkers, teasing you, like, what was going through your mind? How did you feel about that in the moment? And then, like, a week or two later.
Oh man, I remember like playing it off like as a joke, saying, "No, I love Rocky. That's awesome. That's a compliment."
Right.
Playing it off like it didn't bother me,
Hmm.
but I still didn't jump anymore the rest of that workout. I kind of
Hmm.
just stood there, and I think I went to like sit-ups and other things, and I just, if he's going to make that comment, I'm not going to keep going. But I was the type that was going to hide that embarrassment and
Hmm.
that feeling and just act like it didn't bother me, but I didn't pick up that rope again. I definitely bothered me.
Now, we might kind of get to this answer a little bit later, but I'm curious to ask you now, like, what do you think about that now? Now that you are as talented as you are with jumping rope, and as versatile, using many different ropes, many different workout styles, what do you think, being who you are right now, would you give yourself advice about that when in
Oh
the
yeah,
moment?
definitely. You just got to not care what people think, and like
Hmm.
you're the one doing something that's moving your body
Hmm.
and trying to better yourself, and the fact that I could do that in front of people should be an accomplishment in itself rather than something that you should be, embarrassed about.
Yeah, it's tough because not only are you physically training, but in that kind of a scenario, you're also mentally training, which is a very, very difficult pairing. And I can see a scenario where I would imagine this has happened many times. And unfortunately, I think that I've accidentally contributed this in the past, but I can see where jumpers would go to a gym, like a chain gym or something, and be in a group setting and pick up the rope and start going, but might be discouraged because people are going to look no matter what. And this has happened for me. I'm not so bothered by that because of my history with jumping, but there have been several times where I've been in the gym, in like the aerobics room or whatever, and I'll be getting warmed up to jump, but I don't really have a rope in my hands yet. But somebody else will come into the room and start jumping. And someone who is they're just jumping to get a little bit of a sweat on, just to work out. But um, as soon as I do my normal style of jumping, it can be a little bit
Intimidating. They
or
go, I'm going to put this away.
yeah, and like that sucks. You know what I mean? Like I really don't like that, but I can see where someone, in terms of like comparing to your situation, might be in a chain gym as well and might feel, usually I'm imagining there's not other competitive jump ropers around because there's not that many of us compared to chain gyms. But even in this scenario where someone's in a gym just trying to do a regular workout with whoever else is around, like, I think that what you're saying about, just focus on you and understand that you showing up is an accomplishment, like, truly, I think that's really important for people to understand.